Hey YouTube, okay, you know what? I thought this was going to be a really bright idea. I was like, hey, why don't I come out and do an intro for part 2, part 2. But you know what? It's starting to possibly hail on me right now. Oh, and I'm using this gimbal, as you can tell. This is pretty badass. I love this gimbal. I'm going to use it. All right, and ooh. We're getting thunder. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm pulling a whole Casey Neistat thing going on right now. Got the whole electric skateboard. You know, I got this thing in October of last year, and then 2 days later we got snow, and I was like, yeah, maybe I guess I probably won't use this till the spring. And of course now it's freaking hailing on me. Oh crap. Anyway, so real quick, the video you're all set to watch is part 2 of another long ass video. It's just, it's me, in LA. Anyway, sorry for being distracted when you're getting pelted by rain. It's crazy. So I go to lunch with an old co-worker at Pink's. Her name's Jane. You'll see on here me going to my old job at the Writers Guild, and then going to the theater and hanging out with some of the guys that I used to work with. That was so much fun. I loved it. And what else did I do? I went down to Venice to go see if I can see Mike from German in Venice. I didn't find him, but I met a couple of cool cats. Actually, a bunch of them. One guy was named Steven. He was a cool guy. I love talking to him about the business. And then the other guy I met, who hopefully when I go back to LA, maybe I get a chance to talk to him and do a behind the vlog. His name is Danny, and his channel is Potential Bliss. So check him out. And then what else? Oh, and then I met a couple of guys who were starting on YouTube, and they were doing just some shots and stuff. So anyway, that's that. Check that out. There's not much more. I went to lunch with my buddy Brian. We had a good time. I'm constantly just going around in a circle here in the parking lot. I was going to go up to a park, but as you can tell with the rain, it's like, yeah, this is dumb. I'm not going to bother. I will say that I am doing rather well on this right now. I opened the box up for the first time. It's a Meepo. And I opened the box up the other day for the first time, and well, here, take a quick look at what I did. Here we go. Holy smokes. Well, that stops on a dime. Holy crap. Whew. Yeah, that fucker stops on a dime. Did you get that? Yeah, that was a disaster. Oh. Speaking of a disaster, I'm too old for this shit. Ow, did you get that? Yikes. Oh, that hurts. Okay, watch the video. Yow, that friggin' hurt. I learned my lesson. I'm too old for this. Bye. Oh yeah, that was really smart. I feel like a dumbass. Look at this. Look at that. Oh yeah. I chewed the hell out of that. Yikes. Anyway, watch the video. It's not going to be as exciting as what just happened. Bye. Back in Burbank, it's the next day, and yeah, this is typical LA. I used to always try to cut corners by going through alleys, and I got a little screwed this time. So now I just gotta hope that this guy pulls out. Yeah, those are the good old days, man. I remember just busting through alleys trying to cut traffic, and yeah, I got screwed. And there's a ghetto bird flying over somewhere. I don't know where he's at, but he was low. Probably something happening. There's always something happening. So I thought I'd take my old commute up Wrightwood, and man, this is bringing back memories. I used to commute on that 1958 Vespa. Instead of taking Laurel, I would come this way. This is bringing back memories. Dang. It's a Friday, so coming home is always busy around this time, but going is not as busy. I'm going basically to the Writers Guild, and then I'm gonna walk around the Grove a little bit, and then meet up with Paul and Marty and Danon at the theater, at the Writers Guild Theater. Man, I'm jacked. I'm so excited. This is just like good times. And you guys are along with me. You have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. These are good times. Oh yeah, Laurel Canyon. Those of you who've been here know everything about Laurel Canyon. Lookout Mountain. I used to sneak up Lookout Mountain and take the back roads through there too. I had like at least 15 different avenues to go to get to work because this was always backed up. And funny enough, it's right up here where I got into my first motorcycle / scooter accident. It wasn't my fault. It was right up here. In fact, I mentioned it to Eric from Cycling with Gasoline. I was right here. I was passing on the left, like right here. And some lady right about here decided, I don't want to sit in this bumper-to-bumper traffic. And she made a U-turn here on Laurel. And as soon as she made the U-turn, I was coming down and I slammed right into her driver door. That hurt like a son of a bitch. Yeah, I wasn't going too fast, but it still hurt. I remember this place. I remember when they built that place. I remember when they built a bunch of these. I was like, what are they doing putting that thing right on the corner? Hey, they got it to fit. I think there was one right here too. Yeah. I was like, how are they going to get that thing in there? Well, they did it. Crazy. All right, hey, Eric from Cycling with Gasoline. That story time that I had with you, and I told you how I almost got wiped out. It's this intersection right here. So I was right here at this stoplight. Guy was on the bench. Sunset, car was coming from right there, and he blew the stop sign. And if I had gone, I would have been taken out for sure. So, and that guy was jamming through that stoplight too. So anyway, yeah, just a point of reference. That's exactly where that happened. So, heading to the Writers Guild. All right, if you saw the vlog a couple years ago, cleaned out my desk from my Hollywood job. I actually mentioned this. This was my commute right here. And I used to make this commute all the way down here to the Writers Guild. And, yeah, good times. Good times. This is just, other than that building straight ahead, I have no idea what that is. To me, this is like I never left. Go ahead. Like I never left. Crazy. I doubt I'm going to find parking. Yeah, right there. That's not a bad one. I'm going to grab that one. I'm in the elevator. I used to make signs right there. Okay, I want to see his reaction. Wait, what? Where's Paul? Where's Paul Jones?
Somewhere in this building.
Is Dane in here too? I'm Matt, by the way. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. I worked here for 16 years as the receptionist. Yeah. You're like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just looking for Paul and Dayton, who I said.
Dayton is retired.
No, I know that. But security, or the parking guy said, oh yeah, Damon's here. Because I'm meeting Paul and Damon and Marty over at the theater tonight. Yeah. But don't tell him I'm here.
Is Mr. D still in there? Damon. No, he left, right? He's on the back. Yeah, you want him out here?
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good to see you.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
Did you eat already?
No.
There's food. We're bringing it back here.
Get the fluff out. I gotta get it. How you doing? Fine, how are you? Good.
I found a visitor.
What's up?
I just tell her.
How you doing? Good to see you.
I just tell her I go to sleep.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Carol, I had a lunch.
All right, we are on the second floor of the Writers Guild. Oh yeah. Remember we used to have to swipe to get in here.
Yeah. When the doors closed. Oh yeah, boss.
Hey, oh my gosh. We're like, it's a double whammy. How you doing, guys?
Bring it in. Good to see you. Wow. How you
I
doing?
haven't seen you in forever.
4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
You look the same.
Thanks. How are you?
Dana and Kim. Everybody, this is Kim.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah.
How do I look like
It's
this?
my behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. This was my room right here. Writers Guild of America West. Oh my God, that's mine. This writing, I swear to God. Okay. Thank you, Kim. There's Kim. These are all mine. That is nuts that it's still there. Good and Welfare Fund. These are all, this is my handwriting. Look, you have a damn sticky note still there. Please leave phone turned on and plugged in operations. That's nuts that it's still there. You guys didn't even clean this in 4 years?
It's been sitting here, dusty
That's crazy.
and untouched, unscathed.
Look at that. March 1st, 2020. These are the movies.
Yeah.
It's like a time capsule, I swear to God. Canceled. Gee, I wonder why they were canceled in 2020, huh? Wow.
It's changed up here, not a thing.
I thought because Marty was sending me pictures with the sign that says WGA Strong right here. And he's like, hey, here's your old desk, bro. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Whatever's in them cabinets are probably.
I knew that this would give me goosebumps, man. I got goosebumps. This is crazy. Did I leave any boxes or anything in here? I don't know. Oh my gosh. This is it, guys. This was my old desk. I always admired the fact that I had the biggest desk in the Writers Guild. Oh, you know what? There was an old lady. Let's see if her driver's license is still in here. There was an old lady who lost her license, and I think she had passed, and her license was in here. I remember putting it in here. No, it's probably not in there. But it was, I mean, it was like literally so old of a, this is still in here, I remember this, driver's license that it was paper. That's me. That's my handwriting. Emal's mail. Oh, I gotta keep that. That's a souvenir. That's a souvenir for me right there. This stuff is all, this is all my handwriting.
So, no one's ever been here.
Yeah,
since you
look.
moved. And this,
The Writers Guild theater schedule.
this section is not used for anything. Nothing's happened with this area.
That's crazy. At all.
Blech.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
nothing. It's just been.
These are Jane's.
It's just like a band.
Lost and found.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This, I remember this old lady's, it was a different old lady that lost her purse, and we kept thinking she was going to come in. Who knows, maybe there's money in there. I have no idea. You guys should check that out.
Oh, this one's locked.
That one's locked.
I don't even have a key.
Yeah. Oh, I still have a key. No, I'm kidding.
Yep, everything's just been sitting here.
And there used to be, guys, right there. There was a couple of there was a glass table, and a couple of couches. In fact, that's where I talked with many different writers. Alex Kurtzman and Roberto Orsi. They came in for a arbitration hearing, and this just, I remember when Stallone came in here. I remember Stallone came in with his bodyguard, and I was like, he doesn't need a bodyguard. He's huge.
And he's still on.
Yeah, exactly. And then you used to put the Christmas tree right up here. Oh, there it is. Did you do this?
That's a different tree.
Is it?
We moved the tree downstairs.
Oh, okay. I remember having to put up the Christmas tree every year. And then there's my old view. If I didn't have the phone ringing, I'd stand out here and look at, not that, look at that. What the smokes? That thing's huge. Man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm walking up to the Writers Guild Theater. Haven't been here in over 4 years. Let's say hi to everybody out here. Oh my God, Swan is here.
Baker, what up, boy?
Good to see you.
How's everybody? Where's the little girl?
She's 10, man. She's 10. Dude, I was walking up, I go, tell me that Swan right there. And we saw Paul already. Where's Marty? Where's Marty? Dana, we both left at the same time. The Writers Guild. Writers Guild. Writers Guild. Nice. Man. The green room back there, sat in there and fell asleep many times. Paul, you gonna get on me if I put my jacket down there?
It's open. It's open. It's open, man.
I'm just kidding.
What's up, Mike? How you doing, brother?
Good to see you, dude. Do you remember me?
Yes.
Yeah, how you
Been a
doing?
minute.
4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got you on here. Hopefully you're not too upset.
What?
It's for my behind the scenes for my YouTube channel. I know, I'm that crazy.
Okay.
All right, everybody, this is Jules. Jules, say hi to everybody. This is yet another patron here at the Writers Guild Theater that I knew for the longest time. We just exchanged information. It's great to see you.
Great seeing you too, man.
Yeah, and just everybody,
And welcome back to the Hollywood scene, if only for a moment.
Yeah. It's just, it's amazing. In fact, I put my jacket at my old seat, 4 seats up on the right. It's just.
So you're gonna get some hot stuff with that today.
Oh, I don't care.
No, that'll be cool.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
people
it's a
would like
Q&A.
to see it, yeah.
I remember when we used to record it. I don't think they can record in here anymore, can they?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, if the guy agrees, I have seen
Right.
every now and again.
Yeah.
But I don't come all that often. I come
Yeah.
maybe 3-4 times a month.
Oh, okay. Tops.
But this one I wanted to because well, you'll see if he shows up. He's wearing his
Oh,
Vlad
Nosferatu.
Tepes.
Oh, nice.
He's wearing his Vlad Tepes shirt.
Nice. Oh, great.
Because I mean, you know, he's OG.
Yeah.
So he's got Vlad. You
Yeah.
know, not. And Nosferatu is, you know,
Yeah.
also period.
Great. All right, so this is new. This, I guess, goes to the award show. But we never had it here before. We had one smaller than this on the 3rd floor, but we never had one here at the theater. But this thing's huge. Look at how big this is, the Writers Guild Award. That thing's absolutely huge. And we finally got a sign for this. We had people that used to try to bring in dogs. But look at the line for the popcorn. And the original movie posters we got in here. But yeah, look at this. This guy here, he was a caterer that came in at the guild all the time, so I don't know if he's going to remember me, but he may. But yeah, we used to have Homeboy Bakeries here. Homeboy Bakeries used to come in and do all the food service, but they don't do it anymore. But yeah, when there's a moment, I'm going to say hi to him. So that's cool. These are all the writers coming in to see this Nosferatu tonight.
I love this movie. It is, it's beautiful. It's relentless. It's surprising. The filmmaking is impeccable, and the writing is so there's such nuance and depth, and I'm a big fan, and so happy to talk about it. I guess one of the first questions I have is, we've we met right after, I think, you had made the wedge.
Thank you.
And this was supposed to be your follow-up, so it's been a long time. You made 2 movies since then. What was it that made you want to make Nosferatu then? What was it that inspired you, and what sort of carried you through all these years to finally make it?
So I saw the Murnau film for the first time when I was 9 years old, and Max Schreck's performance as the vampire is obviously so iconic, but it really stuck with me, and the atmosphere of the film, and also something that struck me then, because I was already into vampires, and I'd seen the Bela Lugosi movie several times, and I was Dracula for Halloween the year before, but is that like Murnau and his collaborators, Gallium, the screenwriter, took the Stoker novel and they turned it into a very simple fairy tale. And you know what? I think that simple fairy tale in a lot of ways is more influential in all the bazillion versions of Dracula than the Stoker novel, frankly. In any case, when I was 17, I directed a senior directed play with my friend Ashley Kelly Tata, who's now a theater and opera director, and we did Nosferatu on stage as a silent film on stage with black and white costumes and sets and stuff. And then the artistic director of a local theater saw that and invited us to do a more professional version of it at his theater, and that changed my life and kind of cemented the fact that I wanted to be a director. And ever since then, Nosferatu's been, it sounds a little precious, but Nosferatu's been like a major part of my identity as someone who's endeavoring to do creative work. But it was just a very formative experience. So then, 10 years-ish ago, I decided I would want to make a film of this. And it was not enough to be like obsessed with it and dorky about it and passionate about it. I had to have a reason, and basically when I thought about the Ellen character, and that she becomes the heroine by the end of the Murnau film, and I thought if it can be her story, then from the beginning, then I might have the ability to have the story have a lot more emotional and psychological depth. And that was the thing that got me really excited about it. Now, I'm very glad that it didn't get greenlit, because I've gotten to be a much better filmmaker. I'm much closer with all my collaborators, my heads of department, who I've been working with on all the films. Our collaboration's more fluid. We're further extensions of each other. We're pushing each other further. And I don't think we could have articulated what is now become a collective vision over these 10 years with as much specificity had we made it back then.
With those collaborators, when your work is always so deeply researched, and
Oh no, that's it. Yeah, I wanted to leave, so I'm going out. There we go. Writers Guild Theater. There you go. Oh, that was for Nosferatu. What's that? You leaving? I'm leaving. Alright, just taking a cruise through BH, baby. Beverly Hills. It's been a while. Everybody's getting the shot out in front of Tiffany's. Good for them. What do we got going on down here? You know what? Maybe we'll just go right. Go down some roads I haven't been down in a long time. It's pretty down here. Uh-oh. What are we doing? This clown. So you're not stopping? Alright. If you don't feel like you want to stop, that's cool. Yeah, they definitely do a nice job. That's for sure. It's pretty. There's nobody coming, but... I can get back to Studio City this way too. Oh, there's the Panther. I assume that's the Panther. And then there's the crocodile / alligator. Good stuff. Good stuff. Balenciaga. Uh-oh, they're coming. They're going that way. Alright, that's that. Nothing more to see. Oh, here's the old bowling alley. Oh my gosh. Used to be, that's Pins. Or wasn't it Cantor's that was there? Man, I can't tell you all the people that... In fact, Matthew Perry was there one night, and he was paying for him and his buddy, and he was right in front of me. And he did his typical Chandler little shrug of his shoulders thing, and I was like, yeah, that's him. That's cool. Yeah, missed that guy. Anyway, yeah, that was Cantor's? See, now I gotta think about it. I want to say it was Cantor's, but no. Cantor's was in West Hollywood. What the hell was that called? Damn it. All right, I'm gonna add it here on the screen. Going through Studio City, going back to Burbank. Am I gonna add this? I don't know. We'll see.
Little bit too rugged.
Great night though. Yeah, that was fun. Good to see the old guys.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty red at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. We were born to ride. Roll down the window, put down the top, crank up the Beach Boys, baby. Don't let the music stop.
Anyway, yeah, I'm just pulling up here. I had some time today. It's Saturday. I wanted to pull up and find DDE's, hey, stray cat, DDE's headquarters. I know that they had moved here from Orange County, and yeah, wanted to pop in, see what it's all about. It says they're right up here somewhere. I doubt anybody's there, but it's cool to just stop by. Maybe here? Yeah, right here. Yeah, it looks quiet. It looks quiet. Alright, life is too short to drive boring cars. Now, I thought that they were going to have some sort of a thing that you could go in and take a look. But apparently... ring here. No. Nothing. Nothing, honey. Anyway, this is their place. Deliveries, shipping. I thought that they were going to have like a store inside. I don't know if that's ever going to take place. But yeah, I'll get a great shot of this rental car in front of their place. That'll be awesome. All right, not that this is going to mean anything, but I'm going to throw my little card here just for the hell of it. Who knows? They'll probably toss it, but it's worth a shot, right? I'll put it right Bam! I'll put it right in there. If they get it, they get it. If not, no big deal. Living in a van. Alright, so here we are walking into Venice. Obviously, with the Venice sign. That's kind of a dead giveaway. Maybe I'll do a slice. But we are trying to find Mike. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Austin Healy. Man, this is great. Definitely got some years on it, that's for sure. That's cool. It's definitely cool down here today. Maybe I'll find something for Elizabeth. Let's see. Where are we? Venice Massage. Oh, I think that was... Yeah, that's Mike's old spot right there. I don't know. Let's see. These are great. I think, is that Mike's or is that Mike's? I don't know. Hey guys, so I've literally lost my voice just from the other day. I'm telling you, it's gotta be something like from just coming from the cold to here and then going up to Bakersfield and back. Man, I've lost my voice. But anyway, I'm down here in Venice right now, just walking around like I had said a few minutes ago. And I came across this guy, Steven. This is Steven. He's just handing out these teddy things. And we just got to talking. We're talking about Hollywood. And it's really great to talk to someone just about, you know, what we did, what he's doing here, but what I did here. And it's an absolute blast. It's like going down memory lane. It really is. But yeah, I just wanted to just get some people on camera. This is my behind the scenes. This is Steven. And how long have you been here?
So I've been in LA for 1 year.
Okay.
I was doing film and theater in Michigan for about 12, more musical theater. I love to sing and dance, but I wanted to do dramatic TV.
Right.
But I kept getting cast in the funny, like, musical stuff.
Right.
And I just said, you know, I could have a happy time being in Michigan doing what I love, or I could
I'm going to move you
out.
over here just for a little better lighting. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
Hey, here's the sun.
I know the sun finally came
my
out.
golden locks.
We were talking about how cold it was.
So I just moved, you know, I made a plan. I made a countdown, like 365 days in Michigan, 360, and I took little sticky notes off the wall and just counted down. Said, when these are all gone, I have to be out of Michigan. I made a plan to get out here, and things have been going wrong ever since. I've done 2 musicals since I got here.
I remember how tough it was.
I've lived in my car. I lived in a hostel. I'm in an apartment now. I've had 10 jobs in a year, and I have like 3 part-time jobs now. It's really hard.
It's tough.
And I'm studying at a wonderful acting school, and I'm meeting incredible people like yourself.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's just everyone has the struggle in common.
Yeah.
And the love of the thing in common. And everyone came to it in a different way. And I'm just blessed to be an artist. If it ends, the way I look at it is I have to be grateful enough to where if it ends tomorrow, I have enough.
Right.
I do.
Yep.
I'm grateful for all of it. I want more.
Yeah.
But I'm still hungry for great parts and great films and filmmakers. But I played the piano. Yesterday I was at a coffee shop, just played for 2 hours and people just applauding. And people just loved it. And I've gotten to play for my friends' weddings. I've gotten to sing. I got to perform in front of Bill Murray one time in a musical. Like, what I have is enough, and no one can stop me acting, even if the industry never picks me.
Right.
I can go back to Michigan, and everyone, you know, I had to turn down work in Michigan.
Yeah.
Something won't happen.
Yeah, and it's the grind, and that's what's fun about it. It really is, and you're always going to tell stories. You know, like I've got my Hollywood stories on this channel, and I still have more stories I could tell.
Yeah,
it's just a great time. And actually, guys, I'm going to say, if you ever want to come out to Hollywood or Los Angeles and just try it, just do it. You know, if you really want to, just do it just to say you've done it. There's something special about that.
There's something I learned. Preparation matters, but start before you're ready, because you're never going to feel like enough, and you are enough, and you'll get ready as the things come to you. Now, walking into an audition without your stuff memorized, not good.
Yep.
Trying to do a dance number without warming up, not good. But you have to be willing to pull yourself out of your comfort zone, and that's all self-inflicted. There are so many people that want to keep you safe, that love you, that are going to want to protect you in your comfort zone, and you have to make conscious decisions to push away, push out. I left a car, an apartment, and a full-time job, and I had a savings account. All that's gone.
Yeah.
But I'm having the time of my life, and yeah.
You know, it's funny that you said that, because I remember here. I'll just get me on here. So I remember when I was in. It was like an agency where it was kind of background work, but I was given some sides to read for an audition. Yeah. I literally got them late in the day, and I had to work that night. And I came into the audition and I had nothing. I knew like the first part. That was it. And I was like, oh, I fucked this up. I know I did. It's just, you got to be prepared, and when you're not, you know you're not going to get it.
Right.
But at least I tried.
Well, and I think there's a difference between like having something and then just forget, like being lazy with it.
Teddy's tacos feed so many good people.
That's good. Come get tacos. Woo! This is Venice.
Yeah, because you're like on the hot corner right here. You know.
I hand out like people in skateboards. I just like hand them free tacos. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Free taco.
This is like the cowabunga version of California that people, talk about from the 90s. But I think the start before you're ready is not about throwing preparation to the side. It's about I'm not polished yet. I will be polished in the process of going after the thing that I want. And if you don't get in the room with people that have the same thing as you, you're not going to get any better. I was around people that were just like, oh, Steven, like I got guys to play the Music Man, the musical theater. I got to play in the 39 Steps. I played 40 characters in one show. I had parts written for me in little short films. Like I was doing a creative thing with people that had no professional ambitions or weren't going deeper. They were on the surface. Right. And I knew that I had to get, and there's like, and Matt will tell you, there's surfacey stuff all over this town, but there are people that are willing to go deep and be committed and passionate about really getting good stuff done. And so you won't be able to find your people in your comfort zone. Maybe. I'm sure someone will go off in the comments about like, what's this guy talking about? My comfort zone's full of challenging people. Well, maybe it is. I had to leave it. I had to leave and find my folks. Right. And I'm finding them one person at a time.
Yeah.
But comfort is. I read a book called Steal Like an Artist, and there was a quote that said, "Fear of embarrassment is a slow form of suicide." So you have to let go of like, you know, for me, I was like, I'm too bald, I'm too fat. I was told I was too fat to be elite, and that you know, I'm too old. All that stuff in your head, just fire the judge.
I remember one time I was in North Hollywood and I was looking for an agent, and I had my headshot, and I walked up with my headshot and resume. I walked up, I knocked on the door, and this little bitty lady with a voice like mine right now, probably smoker for 30 years. I go, hey, my name's Matt Baker. I said, I just want to give you my stuff, my headshot. She looks at me and goes, I got a guy just like you. And then closes the door. And I was like, fucking hey, I'm here. It was great.
Had not seen your work. You
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, appreciate it. Appreciate you talking to me. Thank you so much, Steven.
I loved it. I can't wait to. I don't know that I'll watch myself. I can't stand to watch myself.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
But I'll watch everybody else.
And I'll put some of this in here, of course. But, all right, thanks.
I'm not trying to dick ride or anything, but I think he's probably one of the nicest skateboarders that's a pro skater today. You know who Andy Anderson is? Look him up on YouTube. His shorts always come up on my shit. What's up?
Oh, I was just saying, are you shooting right now?
I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
What's your name?
Danny.
Danny, I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Where are you from?
Here, actually.
Okay, cool.
I lived here for 20 years, but my family and I, we moved to Colorado.
Oh.
So I've been here for 4 years. I've got a channel where I do behind the scenes of other content creators.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so I'm here for a week, and I've worked with 2 people already, Cycling with Gasoline and Gen X Talks.
Okay.
But yeah, so what's your channel about?
So
Hold on.
Yeah, give me a card so you don't forget.
I also have a behind the scenes. So I got a behind the scenes, so.
Well, I'll start out by saying it's interesting enough to where you might be intrigued.
Okay. All right, guys. So what was your first name again?
So my name's Danny.
Danny, I'm Matt. Yeah, and what's your channel, Danny?
My channel is Potential Bliss.
Potential Bliss, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I stream on Twitch and YouTube, which are one's a streaming platform. Everybody knows YouTube, but you can also stream there.
Okay.
So I stream simultaneously.
Oh, good,
so
good.
This goes to a computer that I rent. And then it is hooked up to fiber internet. So if my phone falls down a gutter and dies, my stream will not end.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
To get it back going.
Yeah.
So I actually live full-time in a Sprinter van.
Okay.
And it's not an overly modified, expensive one. I bought an 06 Sprinter. I work on it myself. I do all my own engine work. And I've been in it for 14 months consecutively, streaming full-time.
Wow. That's amazing.
The launch off was like I had an unexpected loss in my family. I had an executive art operations manager job in Santa Monica. I was living in an apartment 7 blocks from there. I didn't have a crap load of savings, but I knew that I needed to grieve in a healthy way. Right. So I put my work on hold. I let the management company know I couldn't renew my lease, and I started traveling around the country. I slowly started live streaming, but the streams would crash. I would have issues, technical. I had a lot of learning to do.
Right.
And so now I'm at the point where my streams are kind of unstoppable.
Okay.
And I'm still a small streamer. Like right now we have 50 people and on Twitch, and we have 10 people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Depending on the day or what I'm doing, it could be in the hundreds. But I really appreciate no matter who shows up or how long they are there.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, we're all, dude, I only got 300 plus subscribers right now, but you know what? We'll all get there.
That's great.
We will all get there.
Yeah. So I actually did a trip across country, and I came back here. I love it here. This is kind of my home base since I did live here before.
Oh, okay.
And
where'd you live at? In Venice?
Santa Monica.
Oh, okay.
So I applied to a ton of places in Venice.
Yeah.
Somehow I got approved at one that was like 7 blocks from where I was working in Santa Monica. So I just nabbed it, and now I'm in the van full time. So I am on kind of the cusp of possibly finding a place to settle down when it feels right, so that I have a little bit more creative freedom outside of the van lifestyle. Right. But yeah, I usually do events that people are either familiar or unfamiliar with. Like some people show up and they're like, oh my God, I went here 20 years ago. Yeah. Or they're like, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know, it's my first time. But I try to do free events. I'm into farmers markets, street fairs, parades, free concerts, free art exhibits and stuff since I worked in the art industry. Yeah, and so my thing is anybody can do it.
Yep.
And if it's streaming or content creating, you can do it. If it's getting out of the house and having your spare time, putting yourself out there and seeing things, you know, you don't have to be a socialite or hyper social, but getting out is healthy. You know, looking around at things that maybe you didn't have the time to notice before is healthy, in my opinion. And so that's kind of my motive and sort of intention behind it is share what I can while I can. You know, we only live so long, so we might as well share as much. Everything's better shared.
Yeah.
You know?
That's great. That is great.
Do you dive deep? Yeah, I'm gonna check you out too.
Yeah, okay.
I know we're still going, but I'm interested now to like, what's the flow of your content as far as like, do you meet back up with people and then go deeper? Like if we met back up, I could like show you my van, or like you know, be like, you know, I've slept in this thing 350 days in a row, never got a ticket for sleeping in it, traveled across the country, never had a cop tell me what are you doing. I've never. It's just because I have nothing to hide. You know, so like, oh, you want to see inside? Like to a cop, it's like, really? It's like, yeah, because what? I mean, this is my life, you know? Well, maybe this cop will see me one day in distress and need to help me, and then he'll be like, oh, that's that nice kid who didn't care that I was being nosy, you know, or something. And yeah, dude, how long are you in town for? A week?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna just. Yeah, I'm leaving. Got here on Monday. Yeah. And I'm leaving. And my voice is gone.
It's okay.
Because Colorado was cold. I come here and it was warm. And then I go up to Bakersfield and it was raining and cold. And I'm back. And now I have no voice at all. It sucks. But, I was just talking to one of the guys over there. So this is, they put up there.
Yeah, so who's Mike and who's the other dude you mentioned?
Oh, so Mike, he's got a channel called German in Venice.
Wait, is he here?
I'm looking for him. That's why I'm here.
Somebody in my stream 10 minutes ago was like, it's too bad German in Venice is not there.
He's gotten pretty popular.
He must be traveling and being a German in a lot of places now or something.
No. That was his shop. He closed it down.
Which one?
The one, I don't have my glasses on. It's on the corner. Actually, the one with the red, that's painted with the red with the mural.
Oh,
that was
okay.
his. And there's a little YouTube sign that says YouTube German in Venice.
Oh, wait, that one right there or over there? Like right here with like, it has like wings. I know you said your vision's a little off, but okay, shit.
Yeah, so here
then I have seen him. I've told everybody, I've never seen the guy.
And then this guy, this is the one.
That's Gen X.
Yeah,
Talks.
Gen X Talks. So the kid started it.
Oh, that's a big channel.
Yeah, the kid started it a while back. Where he's like, you ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X Talks. And he would talk to his dad.
Okay.
And they've been around for a while, but so this was, I went up there and I did a behind the scenes of their channel. So that's essentially what my channel is. I go behind the scenes of your channel. I talk to you about what do you shoot on, what do you edit on, who else do you watch?
Okay.
What else, what else do you do if you're not doing YouTube? What do you work at a Burger King or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I just get to find out more about you, and then go behind the scenes of you making your videos.
Kind of ghosting however they do it that day.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
So, and
shit, if I would have saw you this morning, I've been streaming for 7 hours today.
Have you really?
Yeah.
That's
so I went to 3rd Street Promenade, you know that area?
Yeah.
I hung out there. I ran into a couple cool people that I've never met, you know, and just walked into some stores. I went into the Tesla store and asked a bunch of crazy questions because I like working on my engine, so I had a bunch of questions that they could hardly answer about those engines, but it was fun. And then we went to the pier, and yeah, we've just been all over the place today.
That's nice. This is the guy Mike.
That's German in Venice.
Yeah, if you ever see him.
Oh, that's what he looks like.
But I followed him, and I was like, well, I'm going to be in California.
Damn, 1 day ago, 31K views. He's still slaying it.
Yeah.
That's crazy numbers.
So he goes everywhere, you know, all over Los Angeles for stuff.
Oh, he clearly uses like a gimbal for steadiness, which is good. I approve of that. I'm all about that. I do have one too, but it only stays on for 3 hours.
I have a good Canon that I shoot on. I didn't want to bring it.
Oh, that's
this one is a behind the scenes of my trip out here. But then I also shoot on this, which is
that's sick, dude. What?
Isn't that sweet?
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Dang.
Actually, I have just a little bit of film left, so this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get you for a second. Hold on.
You guys, everybody say hi.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? All right, we're getting that, and then we're gonna get a little of this. Get some people on the ride.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's sick. What is a battery powered by?
It's just 4 AA.
Wow. Damn.
And you know what's funny?
Do you use rechargeables? Like, how does that? Is it?
No, I just get new ones.
Oh, okay.
'Cause I don't
just buy
shoot-
like a big,
yeah, I don't
big
shoot
box
that
of them.
much. You only get a 3-minute reel on it.
Oh, until you have to transfer it somewhere else?
Yeah. And so I had to.
That is way too cool, man.
I was doing a lot of research and trying to find out exactly, who would do this for me. And I was like, okay, there's a place in North Hollywood, but I don't live there anymore.
Yeah.
And they can develop it. Then I can send it off to Texas where they can digitize it. Well, I find a guy in Denver who does all that stuff for $45.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so I really lucked out. So when I get back home
Wow.
on Monday, I'll go down Tuesday morning.
And they probably charge like $400 here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, he does a pretty good job.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to look into like, I live in a Sprinter and it's not like heavily mod. I'm very much a budget person, but I would love to find somebody, and now I'm thinking I need to think outside of California. I want to find somebody who can edit like 10-hour streams into like supercuts of like all the highlights of it so I can post those independently and actually run ads on them. Because my live streams have constant copywritten music, so then they can't be monetized after. And if I pull the music, which is a feature on YouTube that you can post edit.
That's mine.
Oh, perfect.
And the Instagram.
Leave it to Baker.
Yeah, I had changed it before, so it's just leave it to Baker, just like the
Okay,
just
sick.
like the email. So,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, so send an email or DM or something. Just like I said, no
Yeah.
underscores or anything. Just leave it to Baker. Just
Sweet.
send me a message.
How long has your week stay been so far? Like, how much time do you have left?
I leave on Monday, but
Oh, shit,
I
2
still
more
have-
days?
I still have a
Or a
bunch
day?
Well, yeah, I leave at like 4 something from Burbank, but I've still got a bunch of friends that hey, so let's get together. Last night I went
Shit.
and saw the guys that I'd worked with in
Back in the
Beverly
day?
Hills.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
We went and we also Nosferatu, and there was a Q&A afterwards, so I got some of that. And,
Oh,
yeah.
I was just in Hollywood a few days ago streaming,
Oh,
and I
yeah?
saw that at the Chinese theater.
Okay.
They had all the Nosferatu stuff like set
Yeah.
up. I don't know if it's a premiere for it or what
It
exactly it
probably
was.
was,
Yeah, and Jude Law, I think, had his first star put in.
Oh, did he really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
so
that.
there was like a whole section of the street and sidewalk shut down for that.
Cool.
I missed it, but everybody told me about it once I got to the area. They were like, "Did you see him?" And I was like, "Who?"
Yeah, that's what happens to me all the time. You're like, oh, I just saw somebody, and I was like, holy shit, I was right there. And there was a guy that I followed, and he was at it's a Mexican place that's in Denver, just out the outskirts of Denver.
Okay.
And I was like,
A restaurant?
fuck, yeah, a restaurant.
Okay.
I was like, God damn it. I was like, if only I'd known.
Right.
Damn. But you know what's big? You got this. Is the walking tours. Like,
Yes.
I started getting into the 4K walking tours. You got people walking around Seoul, Korea,
Yep.
Manhattan,
Yep.
Venice Beach, or just, and they don't say anything. They're just
Yep.
walking. And people like, and I talked to this guy, Gen X talks about it, and he said, it's surprising that so many people watch this stuff. And he goes, well, think about it. You got some veterans that maybe can't walk and are homebound, or you got people that are in the hospital that,
So many
just
different
people that
different
can't get
varieties of
out
people.
or
Mhm.
want to see a place that they will just watch the whole thing.
Right.
It could be an hour, 3 hours. People will just watch.
I was just saying, like, I was walking and I was like, all right, guys, we're going to do a POV. I'm just going to point it in front of me. I'm going to walk slowly. We're going to just chill. It'll be nice and steady. I don't have the gimbal with me. And yeah, I think people like that. I talk a lot to them to keep people entertained and interactive and communicative, which is important to build like a live streaming community. But yeah, I agree. I agree. There's actually some people who run those videos full time on Twitch on loop live, but they're not actually live, but they're live looped. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And those channels will have hundreds of viewers every day, all day, 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
So
really
I can see the merit in people like really enjoying that. And people who like move out. Maybe you're sitting at home at 9:30 at night and you're like scrolling YouTube and you're like, oh shit, Danny's walking through Venice right now showing everything, the sunset or whatever it is. And speaking of, it did lighten up. The colors kind of popped out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so Oh man, I wish you the best, and I'll be in touch.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
as well. Yeah, good to meet
Awesome.
you.
I hope you get to link up with some of your friends tomorrow before.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
Well,
Damn.
good to talk to you.
You too. Thanks for coming up, man. I appreciate it. Thankfully, he doesn't have to process the film too much work. Yeah. Yeah, he seemed really nice, dude. He had a really good attitude. See, this is the kind of shit that happens in Venice and Santa Monica when you spend enough time here and you feel comfortable talking to strangers and stuff. It really opens up a new, like, world, you know? There is really no behind the scenes for you. You're like an open book. I know. But technically there is, you know, like, I do get off stream every day. So, like, he could, like, follow me to the gym, and he could film me, like, changing my stream titles and, like, looking up things on maps and looking up the weather to see where I'm going to go that day and what the weather's going to be like. Looking for parking spots that can fit my van, like, and, you know, like having to recharge my batteries every night with the power of my van, which is like pretty crazy to think I've done that for 14 months without solar or without any outlets except for using Victoria's studio outlets when it's a rare occasion. There is some BTS.
What's your name and what's your channel?
Cool. Right now it's our role personals, but we're gonna figure out what our.
All right.
Yeah.
And what's your name?
Mine's Dawson. My Instagram's FlyDawson, and then starting up a few channels, but.
Awesome,
Just got the Instagram.
Very cool, guys.
Started on the short form.
Yeah.
Drifted a Super 8 yesterday, so
Yeah.
that's how we ran into you.
Hey, who knows? Maybe, man. One of these days, I'll do a behind the scenes with you.
Yeah, man.
That'll be cool. We'll do a
swap.
That'll be cool, dude.
Oh
Yeah, fire, bro.
Cool to meet you.
Yeah, cool to meet you guys too. All right, all right. See you guys. Take care. So I just popped into this pizza place here in Venice. I got the background music, of course, but I got this, and my strap just broke on this. I had this on my shoulder. The damn thing just broke. Goodbye, Venice, for now. See you next time. Here's a stupid Kwame thing. He's like, oh crap. The wheel's all jacked up on that one.
Yeah, but they're good.
Yeah, it's good, but did you see the wheel was all jacked up?
They start being better, I saw it like 6-7 months ago. It was like slow. Now they're very fast.
Oh yeah.
They figure up, They figure up
You should have said she's
movement of the people and traffic.
Right.
It's very interesting.
because I didn't.
I saw the homeless people, that knock it out.
Oh yeah.
Take the food.
That's probably what's going on with that one. Yeah.
And he thinks I'm looking at him. Why would I be calling him fast?
Of course, Dupars is still here. I was told Dino's is gone.
I've been sending this.
So.
What this lady was doing? She says, I want to pay half cash, then I want cash back, and I don't know what she was doing to crazy shit.
Here's Dupars. Danny and I used to come here for lunch. It's a great place. Good breakfast stuff, definitely. I remember these.
There it is, guys. The old job. Writers Guild of America West. As a matter of fact, right up there where that tree is, that's where my desk was, right up there.
Don't record me, sir. You better be fucking ready, and I'm not playing.
There's nobody in there right now. One good thing about formerly living here is you know the roads better than anybody, well, not better than anybody else, but any tourists that are in town. So yeah, you can definitely fly past everything. And I think my car kind of gives it away. I've got like stupid stickers on it. I don't think it says this is a damn rental, but it pretty much speaks it. It's a rental. Anyway, going through Hollywood, obviously, going to meet up with a former co-worker. I think we may go to Pink's, grab a bite. Yeah. There we go. That's that. It's funny, I do feel like a tourist, whereas I tried to avoid this place like the plague, especially here. Right here at Hollywood, man, I did my best to avoid this at all costs. And now here I am driving past it. Like, look at me, I'm a tourist. Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. Once a geek, always a geek, you know? All right, so I'm going to meet up with a friend. We may go to Pink's. You know, one thing is here that we definitely don't have in small town Castle Rock is the self-driving cars. I hadn't seen them in person, but there goes one right now. They're all over here in West Hollywood, but I haven't seen anybody in them. Obviously, there's no driver, but I haven't seen any passengers. It's really strange, like they're all over the place. And of course, I showed the video from last night of the little robot thing, the delivery robot, which is kind of funky, but yeah, it feels like I'm living in the past because when I left, none of these things were here in LA. We just had the, you know, the, what were those e-scooters? Bird. I used to ride those birds all the time. But yeah, I haven't seen any of these things in Colorado, but I know they're here, and this guy's gonna make a fucking turn. God damn it. What? That was clever. Some guy's just put his blinker on and just basically stopped in the road. Anyway, driving on here. We're gonna see what happens. I want to see if I can find one of those. I'll get it on camera. All right, we got a little background right here. Had to get Pink's, of course. Haven't been to Pink's in so long. We got this up here. We got Pink's.
You know why I never come? Because the line's so long.
Yeah. So we come over. I think we can go through here. Do you need your walker? You all right? Okay.
Just my.
Wow, it's quiet in here. There's nobody here. Anyway, had to redo Pink's. It has been a long time. I know, huh? I know. It is. Just pay and pick up here. Very cool. Oh, here's our menu. All right, let's take a look here. Look at this. We've got What was this one called? This was Lord of the Rings. Look at that guy. Heck yeah. I mean, that looks pretty good. And then this one was the Reuben bacon. Is that what it was? Oh, the Polish pastrami dog. That one there. That looks pretty good. And then I got, what is that? Fire brewed cream soda. Yeah, ready to munch down. Have some pinks. Like I said, it's been a really long time. I can't tell you how long it's been since I've been here. Nuts. Anyway.
I got so
Ballsy. Can I squeeze? Think I got it? The paddy wagon. Let's get this paddy started. I got the music pumping and everything. Yeah, I think with the robotic stuff, I think there's going to be some pushback. You know, people are going to abuse it and whatnot, but then after it's here for a while, I think people will just, you know, understand it and just accept it like it's like a pet or something, you know? Yeah. Like it's just another part of life. Are you really going to pull out? All right, so you're not going to know where I'm at. I'm actually on Wilshire. There was a TV show back in the early 50s, and you might know it. It was The Adventures of Superman, and it was filmed in the Daily Planet, was the E. Clem building. This building has been here since then. So I think if you watch the opening of the original The Adventures of Superman, this deco building, it's still here, right here on Wilshire. This is 5225. So yeah, just wanted to show that just for the hell of it. Okie doke. Alright, before I meet up with Brian, I'm turning here on Bluffside. I'm gonna go meet up with Brian and go grab some City Walk Asian food. It's really good. Anyway, if you're still hanging out, you're watching this, I appreciate it. When I first moved to Studio City, first moved to the Hollywood area, I guess you can say, I moved here on Bluffside, and it was in this place coming up, this place right over here. This place right here, 10925. I lived in this place and met some great people. I met some friends, Chris and Aaron, and they were writer, producer, director between the two of them. And unfortunately, actually it was this time last year that Chris had passed away, and yeah, that was very tragic. He was a good guy. And so Aaron and Chris moved to Texas, and she's there. In fact, I have one of my Hollywood stories. You can go back and check it out. It's Aaron McMillan. And anyway, that's where I met them, and we all became friends. And it was I don't want to hit that car. It was a good time, you know, just trying to get into the Hollywood scene, and met these great people. And anyway, that's where I lived. I lived there for about a year when I first moved here on Bluffside, and the highway's right there. Freeway, highway, whatever you want to call it. Bluffside. All right, trip down memory lane once again. All right, let's go meet Brian. If you guys have watched this long, I commend you. Thank you so much. This is a two-part thing, like I said. It was a long one, but hey, I'm meeting up with Brian. We're here at, where? City Walk. If you've never had City Walk in Studio City, it's friggin' great. Anyway, having some City Walk, and then my flight's today. I think I may go to Randy's Donuts in North Hollywood too. But again, thanks guys for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Let's go grab some City Walk. Brian's on the bid. How long have you been here?
Oh, like 2 minutes. I just went through
okay.
Ralph's. So.
Oh, nice. Wow, there's nobody here. This City Walk. Every time I came in here, this place was always packed. Is it still packed?
Yeah, I mean for lunch. I mean for dinner.
Yeah, dinner. Yeah. All right,
yeah, man. You want to split the full order and then like get something else, or?
I don't
know.
That's a possibility. I can't remember how much is it.
I mean, the full order is like $6 more. So.
No, but I mean, how much food is that?
Oh, that's a lot. I mean, I can get that. I always do the half order, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But a full order is huge.
Yeah. So this is it, guys. The City Walk chicken. That's number one. That's the first thing you get. If you come here another time, then you get the City Walk beef. One or the other, but that's what you have to get here. This place, City Walk. Where else are there City Walks?
I know there's Palm Springs. I know.
Oh, is there Palm Springs?
But I don't know about the other. Right here. So Palm Desert, Studio City, Denver.
Shut
Denver
up, dude.
Airport. Yeah.
Holy crap. I'm going to be there later today.
And then Kansas. I knew there was one in Palm Springs.
I didn't even know that. Hey, you learn something new every day. Man, that looks good too.
I always thought there was just 2. But
yeah.
They must be new.
All right, had a nice lunch with Brian. Now I'm, it wouldn't be a trip to the Studio City, North Hollywood area if I didn't come down Dilling Street. I made a vlog over here years ago. As soon as I pull up, you'll know exactly where I'm at. In fact, somebody parked the car out front. Yeah, we know what that is. That, my friends, is the Brady Bunch house. And somebody parked the Mike Brady's old car out there. I love it. That's awesome. I remember when it used to look the other way. And then they changed it, and they brought the whole crew in and redid everything. Well, that's what she looks like right there. They gave it the look of the Brady Bunch. I don't think anybody stays there, but there's Mike Brady's car, and it's still there. It's just the best. That's the best. So iconic right there. The Brady Bunch, baby. Look, there's even, I didn't even know they put that in there. Take a look at the back. That's the dunking tank in one of those episodes. That's it right there. The Brady house. These guys, I bet you they're excited. Constantly having people come by. God. Alright, where am I going next? Probably Randy's Donuts. There's a Randy's Donuts, I was told. That's in North Hollywood now. And it's where the old fish and chips, H Salt Fish and Chips, which I had been to a few times, but there's a Randy's Donuts there now. So we're going to go over there and grab a donut. Why not? All right, what do we say we go get some Randy's Donuts? World famous since 1952, Randy's Donuts. I was told it's been here for about 6 months. Right around the corner, Camarillo, Vineland. This is the 6-way intersection. We used to always call it the clusterfuck. Anyway, let's go check this out. Hey, how you doing?
How are you?
All right. So I picked 4 donuts, and Elizabeth, my daughter's gonna know this. Daddy left his wallet in the car. I always do that. I don't know why. I always leave my wallet in the car. Anyway, I grabbed 4 donuts. I think that's it. All right, so I had come here the other night to see Mickey and Steven, but that was at night. Just wanted to see here in the daytime. Yeah, this was our old place. The grass doesn't look like it's been watered, but yeah, this is it. That ficus tree right there was something. It was literally only this big, and I put it outside to get some light and get some heat. And in 4 years, that thing took off. This is crazy. So this is new. This is it, man. This is our place. It's just so bizarre to see someone else living here. I know this place inside and out. Oh, we got a window here. This was our view. This got a lot taller. Come back here. This was my spot. Made a couple of vlogs from here. Bam. Right there. That was Matt's spot. That's new. That's definitely new. Used to park my bike right there. Used to park my Vespa right there. A lot of nostalgia. I'm going to say bye to them real quick. Alright, I did a video about 4 years ago. It actually did well at the time. I've got a few others that are doing better, of course, but this is one of the first ones that did really good, and that was when we were leaving during COVID. This was Eddie Brandt's. Go back about 4 years and watch it. It's saying goodbye to Eddie Brandt's. I'm actually here. I thought they had told me at the time that they were going to be putting in condos or something here. They didn't. The building is still here. I don't know if it's, honestly, I don't know if it's, it says U-Haul. Is this a U-Haul rental? Let's check it out. I mean, it is kind of cool that it's still here. I'm glad they didn't tear it down like everything else in, you know, Hollywood, but this is North Hollywood. This tree is still here. The building is still here. This was Eddie Brandt's. It is a U-Haul. Look at that. It's a U-Haul place. Huh. U-Haul towing. But this, they had a mural right there, if you saw in my video. This was Eddie Brandt's Saturday matinee. I know I keep saying this in the videos and you're probably tired of it, but it's crazy how 4 years can go by so fast. It honestly doesn't seem that long ago that I was standing here. That was 4 years ago. I've lived through 4 cold winters in Colorado since I've been here. That's insane. But this is it, man. Eddie Brandt's. It's gone, obviously, but anyway. All right, back here at Burbank Airport. Through traffic, airport exit, lot F and G. F and G. Hollywood, Burbank. I think it was called Bob Hope Airport, if I remember right. Wasn't it called Bob Hope Airport? I think so. Anyway, returning this, leaving LA. I'm going to be honest with you. With all the nostalgia I had when I first got here, so excited. I can't say I'm over it, but I miss Colorado already, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back home. And that's that. So, I'll say goodbye here in a second. Alright guys, hey, this is the end of a long 2-part BTS. Thanks for watching it, I appreciate it. I'm here at the airport. There's nothing more to see other than thanking you guys for checking out these 2 videos. And of course the behind the scenes one, behind the vlog episodes. I appreciate that. That's it guys, I'm back, going back to CO. I'm excited, and we'll see you in the next go around. Take care. Peace out.
All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. Taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on There's so many times I've let you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm a leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you. Then close your eyes, I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say. Kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Leaving on a jet plane. I don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go.